Hello, everybody. After making sure for a third time that I have my audio, in fact, plugged in this time. After last episode, I must still a little embarrassed. Alrighty. Oh, hold on 1 second. The puppy requires a ball. There we go. Dog is taken care of, and we can focus for a moment. We hope. Welcome everybody back to Dinkum on our wonderful island cluster of Grecia. Last episode, we disappointed Franklin. We had no idea what a pygmy fly is. We still don't have an idea at time of recording what a pygmy fly is. So, imaginably, we have not collected one. We are, however, going to collect all the mushrooms in existence because, like, why wouldn't you? Alright. I love that it's autumn. All these mushrooms around. Just, oh. I should make some more mushrooms for the shop. We're definitely going to. I'm not sure what kind of mushrooms I should make. It's been a little while since I've drawn a mushroom. I think we're going to do that later tonight. When I have settled the baby down and have nothing else to do if I am not too tired. Maybe, just maybe. I will draw some mushrooms. Love mushrooms. Absolutely love all the mushrooms. It's great. Alright. I started collecting them down there on our hotbar. We're going to keep collecting them on our way into town. We do have a little bit to sell. Which is kind of the main reason we're going. But we also wanted to get a peek at all the seeds now that it is autumn that our resident greenhouse keeper might have. Miss Rain carries many a things in rotation, and so we're just kind of hoping she's got some new seeds for us. I like that this grass also seems to change a bit. So this one does, in spring, it's pretty bright green. But the fir grass seems to have also changed. For fall coming, it's got more of a... I'm trying to figure out... like a yellowy fall tone to it. What time did she open? 11? That was really fast for some of you, I'm sure. I'm so sorry. I would like to sell some goods. Show us what you got. Sure. Sure. We have some poops. A wasp. Those are for him. May want to pick up some extras of those tools. Thank you much. Hello again. Can you please open your store so that... This feels a little entitled, but can you open your store so that I can buy stuff? I guess we'll just go back to what we were doing. Oh, gotta start a new sell pile. There we go. Sell. We go spend our morning hours. She opens around when all of... Oh, what the hell kind of bug is that? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold up. A fiddler beetle. Huh. Okay, well. We're going to collect all the mushrooms because Range Store seems to open around the time the mushrooms are no longer good for collection. So we're going to run around, collect some mushrooms. Probably mostly going to be field mushrooms, so probably sell some of those in the next couple of days. I think the milk caps look interesting. I wonder if they're a real mushroom. They're probably based on a real mushroom if they aren't real, right? I imagine so. Mushrooms, mushrooms, I want the mushrooms. Ooh, there's an alligator. We wanted the mushroom so bad we didn't even notice the gator. Run away. Actually, I don't know if it's an alligator or if it's a crocodile. regardless of what it is. It is a danger and we should avoid it. Not go running straight at it for the mushrooms next to it. There we go. Mushrooms, mushrooms, I love the mushrooms. Shame there's none out here. Yeah, maybe we could sell some figs while we're at it. I definitely want to get like a farm of cactus, like a cactus farm. It's disappointing that you can't get cactus sap in this and sell that. Because I feel like that would make some good money too. Mushrooms, mushrooms, where are the mushrooms? There's a grasshopper under my feet. Mushrooms! I wonder how many mushrooms we'll end up with by the end of the season. I also wonder, do you make more selling them in season or out of season, do you think? Ah, it's a scorpion. I don't think we have a scorpion. There's the crocodile. He seems busy. Trying to pick up this flower, but the E isn't popping up. There we go. Mushroom. More flowers. All I want is all of the mushrooms. That's it. That's all we want. I want to find some extra kinds. I was thinking up here. Yeah, look, morels. All right. Nope, no. I want the opposite of that. Oh, gosh. Okay. There we go. Morels. So you can only get the morels in this biome, I'm betting. We've been running around together for a little bit, and we have not seen any anywhere else. You know, with these specifying that they're yellow morels, I wonder if the game has a couple other colors. Avoid the chupacabra over there. Anywhere up around here? No? Am I saying that mushroom right? Are they morels? Is that how you say it? Morel? It's an EO. Well, either I'm saying it right or I've completely butchered it. Oh, we only got an hour left. Morels are definitely going to be our more rare mushroom. Timer's about out. I don't just actually see any nearby. So I think what we're going to do, pick up some fir grass while we're here. We are remarkably low in stock in the seeds. We need a lot more to fill in our town. And since we're in the area, it doesn't hurt to come and do this. After all, the only thing we truly had planned for today was to fix up the walkway by our tent. So I think taking a moment to collect some grass seeds while we're out here is completely okay. I don't think we're going to be wasting too much time doing that, so. Helps us accomplish our end goals of a pretty town. We are going slightly for aesthetic, not just functionality. We want the town to be functional, sure, but we would like it to look good too. And I think this grass just tends to look the best year round. Okay. It's another common thing over there. We gotta be careful not to wake the chupacabra. Sleeping like right behind us. How many of these seeds did I just pick up? Alright, 39 already. It's a pretty good chunk. It's more than we just used the other day. There we go. Alright, we've cleared out a lot of the grass here. I want to get behind him and go to the next patch. Clear some of that out. Let's just hope he can't jump up a too high thingy. Oh, some more of those pink flowers. Those weird ones we saw 2 episodes ago. I don't mind if I do. I like flowers. Okay. How many seeds do we have now? We have 55. That's a pretty good chunk. Which isn't why we came out here. In fact, we were just kind of wandering around. We got 4 kinds of mushrooms. We'll see how many more we get over the next 27 days, because we can't count today. And see if we get any more. I'm curious if these are the only 4 that there are, or if there's more than 4, and like, very curious about it. So we're gonna find out together. We will go foraging every single day. You know, thinking about it, if we do a 100-day series, which is the current goal, but it'll probably continue on. They probably won't just like abruptly end at 100. Let's see, each season's 30. There's 3 seasons in this game as far as I recall. So we got 90 days out of 100 for the first year in game. It's not too bad, and then we would be starting next year. Be like a quarter of the way through summer again, which isn't terrible. Alright, we're gonna make our way back to town. We don't have anything needed at town itself, except to go into that lady's shop and then back home. Because that's it. That's all we got to do today. My scythe's about to break, so we will have to make ourselves some new one. We're just gonna keep going until it does break. Normally I sell my break-in tools, but I think this is fine. Okay. Lots of grass. I'm surprised it hasn't broken yet. It keeps flashing at me that it's going to. There it goes. Alright. 89 fir grass. That's not bad, actually. I'm gonna try selling some cactus figs. Just collect a whole bunch of these. I do think a cactus farm would be a good idea, no? I guess it depends on how much you get for the figs. Because if you're not really getting anything for the figs, right? Like if we sell, I don't know, like 40 of these and we only get a couple hundred, it's probably not worth selling them. Going through the effort. But again, it's free. I don't have to put any money into it. I just get money out of it. So a little bit of hard labor and we can do it. I don't know. We'll see how much we get. We'll see how much we get for them, and maybe it'll make it feel kind of worth it to do. I think it could be. And they're good, cheap, free stamina. Like, I kind of want to just like a farm of everything that you can move around the world. I kind of want to. What do you think? Is that an acceptable thing to do, guys? You do this with me. Every tree kind that we can get, every plant species we can move, we have like a little area set up for it somewhere. Certainly make good use out of this whole thing, because a lot of up here is going to be decorative. But then we got animal farms, normal farms, tree farms. And we got this whole area over here we could use for something too if we really wanted. And we discussed putting our workshop actually over here. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might still put that over here and put the trees behind him. I don't know. We'll figure that. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. And I definitely don't want this to be our permanent flower, I think, but I also think it looks good to start putting some foliage down. And maybe we'll change your mind and having all yellow flowers won't be cringe. Alright. Those are new. These go here. Okay. We're going to take a small detour and plant more grass. Because the more of this I can get planted over here, the more likely we are to be able to just harvest all of our grass from over here instead of having to go somewhere else. Let's make sure to finish this square first real quick. Hold on. Detour. There we go. So grass will grow here, and then in the future, after it's been growing for a little bit, we'll be able to just come over, swing our scythe around, and get more of these seeds as needed. I'm glad we picked up so many. It's going a decent way here with how many we picked up. Okay. There we go. I like what we got so far. Alright, start over here. Alright, we only have 11 left. This is definitely longer than 11. It's 12. 13. 13 from the torch. Okay. Well, that's a lot of green. It doesn't look like it on the map yet. It will. Oh no, did we miss her? Or did she not work today? 11 to 4. We missed her. No! No, we were going to get seeds. Okay. Well, now we know better. I didn't realize we wasted so much time. I should have done that instead of placing the seeds, honestly. That's on me. I can't believe I did that. Alright, put this up here because we're considering selling it. Our mushrooms for the house. Need to make a new scythe. Okay. We're going to head towards home because that's where we needed to do some work. I don't super love the gum log bridge here, so we're probably going to change this. I thought I would like it more because the pattern's kind of cool. But I'm not liking it. It just blends in with all the red clay too much. Our seed, birds, our tree made more. So we're actually going to leave these on here. We want to try to get these all around the same timer before we harvest it for the first time. But look! Ah, it's such a subtle amount of red, actually, that I think it'll be fine. Like the apple trees get more red than that does. So we might be able to mix and match and put an apple here, right? And take the apples down. Might be what we do, actually. We're going to take apples from this torch towards the bridge. Because the cherries starting at the walkway kind of feels right. It makes sense. It feels right. So I think it's going to stay. Now we've got to figure out our dirt problem. And you might be thinking to yourself, Helen, how do you have a dirt problem? Well, we have to pull the dirt from somewhere to fill in our walkway. And right now, I'm not really sure where that somewhere needs to be. I think we're going to need to bring soil from across the bridge. I'm going to go across the bridge for it. Because right now there's certain spots over here that we don't have any plans or any vision for across the bridge. But we have a general idea of what we're doing on our side. So I think we'll take this. We'll just go over this way somewhere. And we'll fill this up with some dirt. Okay. I hear flies. I don't know how much of this dirt we're actually going to need, but we're going to get a full wheelbarrow. Take that over and see where we're at. Looks like we can put like 3 or 4 more squares in. I think I'm wrong. I think this is the last square that's going to fit. Yeah, alright. Let us go on and get home. Would it be too much to fill out this whole walkway leading to town? Because I know we're doing in town, and I'm doing the walkway leading up to my house, because this would all be considered like, quote, manor land, right? Like, if you had a big mansion or a manor, you're probably going to upkeep everything leading up to it, within reason. And I think that's kind of how I view this chunk past, where am I going? Past the bridge. This is all my land. Town's over there, this is mine. My reward for doing all this stuff. So I'm wondering, I'm not wondering, I'm more of thinking like, probably gonna continue on the idea of decorating everything on my side, but I wonder if leading to town from here shouldn't, let's drive that forward, if maybe that shouldn't also get the same treatment, if that makes sense. Like a lot of materials. I think in trees it's doable. I'm not sure in the like waffly plants if it's doable. Put our torch back. There we go. And I appear to have run out of dirt, and we still need more. 1, 2, 5. We need 5 pieces of dirt. I feel like we can get that from around us. We're just gonna come over here and steal it off the back end. And if it makes a couple of sheer cliffs, who cares? Some random drumsticks over here. Okay. So we did talk about making that chunk taller and putting a little lake in here. like a little pond that leads into an actual pond in here. At least that's the general vision at this point. I buried the torch. That's not how that works. I can stay, but this needs to come up here. There we go. If we did that, a lot of this is going to change. I don't mind, but it does mean that we will spend several days doing nothing but terraforming. So maybe those would be, quote, longer days where we, like, put 2-3 episodes, or 2-3 days in the same episode. So that, like, we get through it faster. I'm trying to think of how to word it. I'm so sorry, guys. I think that would make it faster to get through. So you got like 1 or 2 episodes of terraforming actually released, where it's all sped up and or taken out, and then you've got like less time, I guess, on it. I just don't know how interesting my terraforming is to anybody else. I don't mind doing it. And I certainly don't mind watching it when I watch other people's videos. But I'm not sure how you guys feel about being made to watch terraforming. Like, we do it a lot already. Does this bother you guys? Should we pivot and while still recording it for important brain reasons, should I be maybe condensing several episodes into one to better... Trying to still make it look like a bit of a hill. Those look a little sharp to me. Trying to walk into a tree. I could record a bunch of terraforming episodes, put them together, speed it all up, and potentially just take out any super boring chunks. Kind of like how we did the very first episode of the series. But I'm not sure that's the route I want to go. Alright. Now it looks like a hill again. All we did was add a couple extra. That looks good. Okay. It's still not even. That might come to bother me now that we've decided to make the trees the same height. Let's see. This may come to bother me. It does bother me that my wheelbarrow is still just in my walkway, and I need to move it. Actually, we'll put it over here. It's a good spot for it. Okay. How are our banana trees? They're doing good. We don't have a scythe anymore. Almost forgot. So what is needed for our scythes? Do we remember? I think it's a tin. Ugh, I'm trying to click on the thing to scroll it. It won't let me. That's annoying. Alright. A tin and a palm wood. Yeah, I would have pulled the wrong... I would have pulled the wrong plank. Let's pull everything in first, and now take a plank. How'd I end up with all the hardwood? Anything? Okay. 1 tin. Anything that goes in here. And any of these that go in here. And the mushrooms do too. They just didn't know that they belonged in there. And then we were talking about selling these. So... there we go. We're going to sell those. Don't like that you can't. Oh, okay. What did we need? We needed the scythe. We scrolled down for no reason. Alright. There's our scythe back. Oh, I wonder if we get a better scythe with time. Like if we do this enough times, does my scythe improve? Alright. I don't really want anything in the walkway of this tiny tree farm that we made. So clear that off. Really, it's more of clear off its whole platform. I'm thinking about putting a couple more banana trees here. You see, like, because it continues here, and we can... I think we will. It's good money if nothing else. Okay. Like that. That's what I was thinking anyway. Tree. 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 More food. More jam for later. I think that a row of coconuts will be cool. When we get to that point. Yeah, speaking of, if the cherry sapling made stuff, I wonder is that tree on the beach down here? It's a holy tall tree. Okay, so that's... Oh my goodness, right. We were humoring the idea of the coconut tree getting added to my normal, like to my line here, like the bananas, which aren't going to get any taller than the other. No. It is as tall as a palm tree. Actually, it's taller than our palm trees. My goodness. Okay, well, it hasn't made coconuts. I guarantee cutting it down gives me palm wood. We're gonna wait. But the idea of planting them here is no longer an idea. It is... we've scrapped that idea. We need to figure out if this does create coconut, where am I going to plant them? Do I just continue taking up this chunk of beach in a diagonal, maybe? That's an option. We got quite a bit of beach. We'll consider it more as we go. For now, it is getting late. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, hang on. We don't want to go to sleep with bugs in our pockets. Hold on. No bugs in the pockets. This is gross. No, none. There we go. Don't sleep with bugs in your pockets. Now we'll go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on Gracia. It's been a wonderful day. If you are enjoying the series thus far and you would like to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to support the channel just a little bit more, go ahead and come on down to our whimsical little shop full of mushrooms and other things on everywhere from stickers to mugs to blankets to bags. Got a little bit of everything happening in the store. So the link will be at the end of the video here and in the description below. Until next time, everybody, stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.